Now, I know someone who wanted to do exclusive breastfeeding for the child for 6 months, but after a month, the breast milk stopped flowing. So what do you advise her to do? Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Joy and this is Kara's Corner. Today, I'm going to be giving you my honest experience about breastfeeding versus formula. Let's dive into this video quickly. One of the biggest challenges new moms face is whether to breastfeed their babies exclusively or to use formula. This decision comes with a lot of choices and a lot of sacrifices you have to make. Today, I'm going to be sharing my honest experience with you on what I did and how I did it. First, I thought breastfeeding was going to come natural. You know, the normal thing, like when you have a baby, your breast milk will start flowing, you start lactating, and then you're going to start feeding your baby. You know, anything. That was what I thought. But no. When the real chaos came in, I had myself back and I told myself, Joy, you know what? Do what you have to do to save yourself and your child. So yeah, when I had baby, at least for the first 3 days, I wasn't lactating. I couldn't breastfeed because my milk wasn't coming out. So when my mom came from Mugo, she came, I think 3 days after. The third day was when she came. Then she helped me to, you know, she used hot water to, you know, massage my back, my sides, my chest. Hot water, I'm telling you, hot. And then that really helped me because immediately she finished, immediately I started lactating. I mean immediately. So I think that was very helpful because okay, prior to then my baby wasn't feeding because he couldn't suckle, he couldn't get anything, and the nurses there, the doctor were like, oh, you have to get milk, you have to get formula. And I was like, no, I don't want formula, no. But did I have a choice? No, I did not. So I had to get formula. We had to get formula while we were in the hospital. Then we mixed it and we gave him, and we found out that he didn't like it. He wasn't taking it. Nah, he wouldn't take it. So the only option was keep trying, you know, to feed him this. Probably with time he's going to adjust. Or better still, like the nurse's advice, and I'm going to give the same advice here. Allow the baby to keep suckling. Hopefully, when you keep suckling the nipples, it may start coming out. It may start coming out, but with time it's going to come out. So the decision to either breastfeed exclusively or use formula was difficult for me, but it came in handy because if you're not lactating, what are you waiting for? You have to feed your baby, and formula is the next best option for that. So my advice to new moms is this: if you have given birth and you are not lactating yet, go ahead and use formula. When you start lactating, you can go back to exclusive breastfeeding. That's the same thing I did. And I think it really helped me and it helped the baby too. If you want to do exclusive breastfeeding, come closer. See, exclusive breastfeeding is hard. H-A-R-D, hard. It is difficult. No one is going to tell you that. Everyone is going to be like, everything is very good for the baby. It's very healthy for the baby. But it is difficult. It is hard for the mom. It's hard for the baby. I'm going to tell you why I say so. I said so because you have to feed your child even in odd times. And why it is difficult is that you have to be awake to feed the baby. I do not support moms lying down on the bed and feeding their babies. Even if it works for some people, that's okay. If it works for you, that's very okay. But for me, I do not support it because I'm a first-time mom and I'm scared. What if? So yeah, but some people say, oh, there are pros in this, they do this, and then it has no effect, and the baby's fine, they're fine. That's okay if it works for you. But for me, I do not support that. So if you have to feed your baby exclusively breastfeeding, you have to be awake, mind alert, body awake, and taking care of the baby. You know how you feed the baby? You're pouring the baby is breastfeeding, you're watching the baby, you are monitoring how the baby is suckling and how the milk is coming out. You try to avoid him or her taking so much cups at the time, and you try to make sure it is going in through the right way. So breastfeeding is exhaustive and emotional because there are so many emotions attached to that, and then you bond too. And the advice I'll give new moms is, if you can, please get the exclusive the breastfeeding bottles here, where you can pop in your breast milk and then you feed later. It mustn't have to suckle directly. Some people have the opinion that, oh, it's not going to help you bond with the child. That's a lie. Come off it. That's a lie. Okay? If you're a working mom, a career-oriented mom, a businesswoman, are you going to feed the baby all the time in the office like that, or in workspace, or in your shop, or anywhere? No, you're going to have to use bottles. My advice though, you're going to have to use bottles. So I also encourage women to also buy bottles, the breastfeeding bottles, and feed their babies. Okay, that does not mean that you're not going to share any bond with your child. That's a lie. You are going to share bond with your child, whether you use bottle or you breastfeed directly. Okay, let's get this thing clear. Using formula to feed your baby isn't a failure. I guess some older women tell younger women that, oh, if you feed a baby with formula, oh, you have failed. You failed your baby, you failed yourself. That's not true. Don't let anybody deceive you with that. It is not true. Feeding is feeding. Yes, it's true that you are advised most often to, breastfeed directly. But if you can't, are you going to kill yourself? Now, I know someone who wanted to do exclusive breastfeeding for the child for 6 months. But after a month, the breast milk stopped flowing. So what do you advise her to do? She was sad, she wasn't happy about it, but she had to go on with formula. Now, one of the occasions she went out with her baby, and the baby was hungry, so she brought out the milk, mixed everything else with it. And another woman came, an older woman, and said, madam, was giving her sign like, She said no, she didn't want to talk because it was an open space. But she came back, she was so emotional, she called me, she was crying, and I said, "You calm down. It's not a big deal. You can't do this now, is that you can do it, and there's nothing you can do about it at the moment." So feeding is feeding, whether formula or exclusive breastfeeding. Is that okay? Whether it is breast milk or formula, a healthy and happy baby is the goal. And that is what we are all looking and praying for. Let me know if this video resonated with you. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like, share, comment, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.